After 3 months of tirelessly working at Domino's, I finally had enough money to build this. First, there was a ton of research that had to be done. I started researching early December and had close to what I ended up buying by around mid-February. The computer started as a $500 budget build, and I ended up spending a total of $1,164.83. This is the build I was originally going to buy. All the parts changed frequently over the 3 months I was planning to put the computer together, but the main component that changed was the motherboard. I started with the Gigabyte H110M, then the ASRock Micro ATX Pro 4, then a bundle that actually wasn't cheaper with a $200 overkill gaming motherboard and CPU, then back to the Gigabyte H110M, then to the ASRock H110M, back to the Pro 4, and 1 week before I was going to buy my computer, my budget was increased by an extra $100 due to payday, so I ended up buying the ASRock Fertility Performance ATX board, which turned out to be a good choice, and it was $10 off because it was secondhand but in mint condition. I finally decided on the following parts: the Intel i5-6500, ASRock Fertility Performance motherboard, 8GB of G.Skill DDR4 RAM, 120GB SanDisk SSD, 1TB Seagate Barracuda, the EVGA GeForce 960 with 2GB of VRAM, Bitfenix Neos red and white with a windowed side panel, Corsair 430W modular PSU, TP-Link wireless adapter, and a Windows 10 key I got for $38.63 from a sketchy website. The next step was to buy the parts. So Niels and I travelled out to the lovely suburb of Glenorchy. 4 buses later, I had bought the parts and gotten them home with only a small amount of difficulty due to extreme traffic on Campbell Street, getting off at the wrong stop in town, and I forgot the pin to my debit card, so I had to waive the payments in amounts of $99. Building the computer wasn't too difficult. My back hurt the next day from leaning over the computer for 2 hours straight, I cut my finger on something, and I didn't get enough sleep that night. Despite these problems, the computer worked just fine. Before I built this PC, I was gaming on a 2009 MacBook Pro. The MacBook cost my mum $700 while the PC cost me $500 more. There is one problem. Every so often my computer will crash when I'm playing CSGO. Pretty sure this is an OS problem that I'll try and get solved. All in all, the computer's worth the many hours of pizza making. It's fast, gives me pretty good FPS in all the games I enjoy, and is the first computer I've had that gives me more than 30 FPS in League of Legends.